I'm Teresa Livingstone and welcome to Scundered, the podcast to make you feel better about yourself because you have not embarrassed yourself as much as I have. I'm joined today by another local comedy legend who's here to make quite the political statement. He's we'll get onto his T-shirt in a minute. This guy is everywhere. He's on stage, he's on screen. You may know him as the co-host of the Mudblood Podcast. He's the one that brings out the drunk auntie vibes in me. It's William Thompson.
Hello. Cheers for having me.
Explain your T-shirt.
Yeah, so I thought, because my mate bought this for me when WWE was in Dublin, right? So I thought it was just a wrestling shirt. I haven't worn it before today. And I thought it was just a wrestling shirt.
Yeah.
I didn't see the giant tricolour on it.
So for
and
people,
on the side and on the back. And also, just because it's tricolour with like quite an Aryan looking man.
Yeah, saluting, no less.
It does look like I'm away to burn down a Premier Inn. It doesn't
I
look
can't
good,
believe
like.
how little attention you have paid to what you've put on. Like
know.
you haven't even looked. You haven't noticed that it says Chucky Arla on the back
I know,
either.
I look like after this podcast, I'm going to go beat the fuck out of a Deliveroo driver. This is so bad.
Also on this side, if you're listening and not watching this, it is a picture. It's John Cena.
Yeah.
I knew that much. That's the only wrestler I'll be able to identify. But there is a tricolour flag on the front and the back, and on your arm. On the arm, it says "Never give up."
I
don't know how else you can interpret that.
It's a very patriotic shirt. And I'm like, I just like silly men play fighting. And just now I'm in fucking Sinn Féin. This is wild.
Yeah.
I like it though.
I think it's lovely. I think it would get money for a shared education project.
Yes.
You would get funding for this.
Yes.
Just to wear this to your next.
Do you recognise John Cena? Do you know John Cena?
I know John Cena because he's in films.
Oh, is that the only
That's
reason?
literally if I did not know he was a wrestler before I saw him as Amy Poehler's boyfriend in Trainwreck.
He's great. He's great in that film.
He is a good wrestling actor, funny man.
Do you know what
If that's the official term.
weirdly what he found his niche in that I think he's brilliant in is comedy acting.
Yeah.
Like normal
But do
acting.
you think he knows he's a comedy actor?
I think so,
Oh, yeah,
because
okay.
that's all he does now.
Yeah.
And he's fucking amazing at it.
I agree, because there's the others. Who's the one who has the funny shaped head?
The Rock.
No, I know who The Rock is. There's
Batista?
another one. Yes.
Yes.
He hasn't gone the comedy. He's kind of gone more like action-y hero type.
What?
Wasn't he in like the...
He's in Marvel,
Yeah.
but he also does loads of like artsy films. He's quite a
does
serious
he?
dramatic actor, and he's brilliant.
Oh, really? Okay.
And then The Rock is the one that's like has to stop an earthquake by punching it. Like,
Yeah.
he has a movie coming out though that's dead artsy. It's an A24 film.
I've seen this where he's playing like an MMA
Yeah.
fighter. Yeah.
I'm excited
That's
to
his
see that.
going for his Oscar pitch, isn't it?
I want to see if he can do it. I'm excited for that.
I think he's played his hand. He's overplayed his hand, in my opinion. He's gone too far into I'm a big movie star and I'm a joke, and I'm also very. Do you know what I mean? And now he's trying to make a big left turn and
He's
go
more
serious.
PR than person.
Yeah.
There's nothing behind those eyes.
Yeah.
Do you know what
No,
I mean?
so that is the summary of all the wrestlers I know.
Yeah.
There are only 3, I imagine. Are there any more? Have I left any of them out?
Hulk Hogan used to do a bit of acting. He was not very good.
Oh yeah.
And that's about it.
That is about it.
That is about it.
So you're a big wrestling fan, William?
Even though people know I'm way more than even I let on to be.
Oh, seriously?
I act like I only know a bit. I was watching it before I left the house.
Oh my God.
I am tremendous.
Do you watch it every day?
Yeah.
Does it soothe you?
Yeah, it's because comedy and like TV is sort of what you work in.
Yeah.
So you're bored of watching it. So that's just what.
I do not watch wrestling, but I think I can understand this because I am a massive Real Housewives fan.
Yeah.
And I think they are exactly the same thing.
It's the exact same thing.
Because you've got real people, they're playing characters.
Yeah.
It's everybody knows what they're watching isn't quite real,
Yeah.
but I am so very invested in all of the characters, all of the franchises, and I won't have a word said against it.
And Real Housewives will do the thing that wrestling will do as well, where you know it's characters, but one of them will bring up in real life, it's like your husband left you though, and that's not mentioned in the show, and everyone's like,
Not on.
she's
said
going
that
off
on camera.
She's off script. Fuck, is this real?
Yeah,
it does
and then
not.
someone smashes a glass and it's like, don't talk about my husband.
Yeah.
No, I love it. So it makes me think actually I could probably get into wrestling if they did more girl time lunches. Like, you know,
There
lunches.
was
Did the wrestlers go out for lunch and get drunk?
a show a few years ago called Total Divas, and it was like Real Housewives, but with the divas of wrestling. And the amount of women that got into wrestling because they were like, "Oh, I don't watch wrestling, but I know who Nikki Bella is." Because of this show, it was massive.
But I want to see the male wrestlers as well, like going out for...
Oh, they were on it?
Going out for cocktails?
Yep,
they were on it as well?
Yeah, John Cena was on it with his girlfriend at the time, and he was the weirdest fucker. They moved in together, and he made her sign a contract. It's like,
just apart from the TV show,
this is like you're living in my house, so you have to abide by these rules. And it was like a fucking dossier. Wow. And he made her sign it. And it was like, if we get married and we split up, you get none of my money. Like, it was intense.
Yeah. I mean, I made Fraser sign something similar, to be fair, but I think it's just good sense. Just
sounds like John Cena's evil, where you're like, yeah, smart man.
That sounds perfectly acceptable to me. It's my house.
There's actually a long list of wrestlers who've had some sort of acting career.
Jesse Ventura will be on there.
I'm not going to know who any of these people
There's
are.
the ones who we've mentioned there, but another big one I think you didn't mention was Dave Bautista.
We did.
Oh, did you say Dave Bautista?
Ah,
yes. Right, okay.
He has a bumpy head, or was that the character in...
The character is not called Bumpy Head, no.
No, does he have something wrong with his scalp?
No, that's just Batista's scalp. He's Drax.
There has also been, lots of WWE cameos in films and TV. Yeah. So Stone Cold Steve Austin was in The Condemned and The Expendables.
And The Longest Yard.
Oh,
haven't
yeah,
seen
right
any of these.
Triple H was in Blade Trinity.
He was, yes. He was one of the vampires.
Kane was in See No Evil.
Yeah, it's fucking awful.
You could just be saying words here. You could just be like long chair and tall boy, Billy boy. None of these people exist.
Long chair?
Long chair.
Andre the Giant was in The Prince's Bride.
Yeah,
yeah.
I'm seeing if there's other big ones. You're right. Jesse Ventura was in Predator and The Running Man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah,
a classic. No, you see, I don't know who any of those people are. And unless they're going to have a glossy reality show, I never will.
Yeah. That's why I don't discuss wrestling, because I know I'm too deep in.
I know. See, I know a lot about the Real Housewives. Like, I know a lot about them. And it's a bit embarrassing. And also from a feminist point of view, I'm meant to be like, oh, it's terrible, just putting women against each other. I'm like, no, it feeds me.
Get the bitch. What is the most sort of, like, the most facetious thing you've got angry at that show about? Something that you're like, it's not even a big deal, but in that show you're like, you witch.
Yeah, probably anything. Let me see, there's the different franchises, but I would say Beverly Hills, Erica's, so Erica Jane, her husband
I feel like we're just over a fence smoking a fag right now.
Erica Jane's husband was done for fraud, right? He was a big high profile lawyer, and he did loads of insurance cases and he took all their money, right? But he was funding her glamorous lifestyle, and she put herself out there as like a pop star, like a Lady Gaga type, and was spending hundreds of thousands a month of these people's money on her life, right? And then when it all came crumbling down, the rest of the ladies interrogated her a wee bit on camera about like, how much did you know? And she insisted that she didn't know anything, and she had these £250,000 earrings that she wouldn't hand over to the Justice Department. Now, I am not a woman who's known for her details, so I've probably misremembered all of that. But it went on for 2 series where they were just like, just own it, just be honest. Everyone has to own everything in Real Housewives. Own it. Just be honest. Just own it. And they never do. And I love them for it. And they just get thinner and bigger lips. And I'm just like, yay. My life's burning around behind me. And I'm just like, what's Erica Jane going to deny this week?
Does your husband enjoy these shows?
He pretends not to. But he does, actually.
You see him with a book and he's like,
oh yeah, he does. It's like a dad thing, like, what's this rubbish? And just like peering over the newspaper. No, I'd say there's a lot of secret fans of that, because there's something soothing about, people are going to fight.
Yeah.
It's the same with WWE. Yeah. And it's like, look at these people just expressing themselves in a way I can't,
it's
in
the
Bel
music,
Air.
The music editing of those shows I love, where it's like, oh, is he joining us for dinner? She knows he's not coming for dinner, and she just had to say that to sort of put me down in front of everybody.
Yeah, it's all the talking heads in between. Yeah.
The best talking head moment I ever seen was, do you remember the Tory MP Michael Fabricant?
Yeah.
The guy with the wig.
The funny wig, yeah.
And he's on Celebrity Big Brother, and Patsy Kensit, who's Bianca in Big in EastEnders.
Yeah.
I watch way too much reality TV.
That's not reality TV, William. That's a soap opera. I'll explain the difference in a wee minute.
I'm a Big Brother.
You're like all these people who live in the east of London. They let the cameras in, and they let them. You want to see the things they let them film? People taking drugs. Yeah, we've witnessed actual murders on this reality.
You can get over addiction. Phil Mitchell snapped out of it like that. Murdered someone the next week. He's fine.
That's my favourite reality show. Yeah.
But they were on Big Brother together, and they were in the kitchen, and she turns around to him and goes like, so the wig, why do you wear the wig? And he goes, what wig? And she's like, the wig you're clearly wearing. It's like, she's like, don't need to be embarrassed, just us. Like, why do you wear the wig? And he's like, no, it's just my hair.
Yeah.
And then immediately cuts to his talking head going, I'd like to nominate Bianca for eviction. Like, so quick. He fucking fuming.
Yeah, that got to his soul, his pinpoint. Does he claim that's not a wig?
That's what's so funny about it.
That is funny.
Because he acts, I don't know if you guys know who it is. Google Michael Fabricant. He acts like it's not a wig and will get annoyed if you bring it up that it's a wig.
Yeah.
It's the most...
It's almost sitting skew-whiffed just off to the side of his
he doesn't even put it on properly. It's a different colour than the rest of his body hair.
How do you know?
Because you can see his eyebrow. He's brown-haired eyebrows.
Yeah, no. Oh, they've just looked him up. You can just hear a wee laugh in the background.
Like, if you came in with that and be like, I've got a character, I'd be like, that looks cheesy. Like, that doesn't look real.
It's a bit much. Well, character. So, William, I'm going to seriously interview you now, like a serious interviewer. Don't worry, I'm not going to ask you about your first gig or how you started comedy.
I played the fifth.
But no, something that I often forget about you is that you're not just a stand-up, you're a writer as well.
Oh,
you have written, you've actually got things to screen. You had a Channel 4 short made, William of Orangedale.
Yes.
Right. So you're obviously very used to writing for yourself. How's it different when you're writing like a script or writing for other people?
A script is different. I like working with someone because I'm very fucking scatterbrained and we'll have 5 ideas one day and just put them on page. And then I need someone to
help you sort that,
make that,
filter it.
Yes, because I will just be, this will be funny and this will be funny. And I need someone to be like, okay, let's line that up.
So you did it. You wrote that with Dave Elliott.
Yeah.
Okay. And had he done sort of a lot of script stuff before?
He had done a lot of scripts before. So I learned a lot from working with him. And Kieran Bartlett, if I ever have an idea, I run it by him. He's like, okay, here's how you do that.
Yeah.
So it's a lot of people have helped me with it.
So, okay, I'd be a bit aggrieved if I was Dave Elliott. Are you the person going, it should be about someone called William? About my height, my age.
That was weird. That was actually...
You write the rest.
That was actually Dave's idea.
Oh, really?
Yeah. He wanted it to be about that.
Oh,
and then
cool.
sort of we worked together to be like, because we're both from that background.
Yeah.
Of like, how do we fill in those... Like, what people would you see in that circumstance?
Mm-hmm.
So it was very collaborative. I did feel bad for Dave because it kind of got known as like my thing. And I was always
because you were in it, I suppose people maybe attributed...
That's when you're in it and write it.
Yeah.
People, and it's my name.
Yeah.
People go, that's your show. And every interview I'm going, and Dave Elliott.
Dave Elliott, yeah. It was
His
really
name was
good.
integral to it.
It was really good.
Okay.
I really enjoyed it.
It was okay
it is
for
really
a
good.
first thing.
Especially for a first thing. There's some of us here churning out shite for months and it's not going anywhere.
I've had nothing else made sense. So what does that tell you?
What was that long ago?
Oh, about 3 years ago now.
Oh, was it? Oh, right, okay.
Oh, it was years ago.
Oh, flip, I thought it was more recent than that. This is my age now.
Suppose by the time it comes out, it's like a year between shooting
and making it.
And even then, it been being written for like 2 years beforehand.
So is there anything you're working on now?
I am, but I'm not allowed to, you're not allowed to say.
Oh, God almighty.
Can't say, but I do have a script away.
Script type thing?
Yeah.
Is it just you or are you working with somebody else again?
I was working with Dave and then he sort of was busy, so I've kind of just ran with it myself.
Mm-hmm.
But I think I'll go get back to him with it. But I think it's a good idea. I can't say what it is.
Oh, you can't say what it is?
Not on camera, no. But I like the idea. It's sent away to a few people, waiting to hear back. Let's see.
Okay.
Yeah, but script writing's not as fun, I find.
Yeah, because why's that?
You don't get the immediate, reaction you get from a live gig. I hate making... I'm so fucking short-patiented.
Yeah.
Impatient would be the word I would have used.
From the writer. This is where we need Dave.
Yeah. I'm a writer. I'm short-patiented.
Come in with all your words for you.
My temper not good. So I'm very impatient and I hate...
You're so impatient you didn't look at your T-shirt before you put it on.
I know. So that's
no time.
I hate being on set making things and it's like you have to do that shot again, do that shot again, do that shot again. And when you're when you're starring in something and writing it,
Yeah.
you have like two hats and you're constantly being like, we have to retake this and rewrite this.
Yeah.
And then also there's the impatience of it. And then when you disagree with the note and you don't have any power, you're in a fucking bad mood.
Yeah.
And then you're kind of subconsciously trying to sabotage what their idea is. Because
This
you're going,
won't work, watch
I don't
me.
think it'll be good, but I'll do it. And then you kind of deliberately fuck it so that it won't work.
Oh, really?
I do anyway.
Please hire him though. Please.
Yeah, please. I'm
you
I'm
want it
really easy.
commissioned.
I'm easy to work with to your face.
I thought you meant more like impatient, as in when you get an idea or you've written something, you want to go and try it out there and then.
Yeah, I do, yeah.
Yeah.
That is also
Because that's
a thing.
very much like stand up.
Yes.
And then it's hard to make that transition to writing something and having to wait God knows how long
I
before
also
you get to
don't
try it out
write long form ever.
for stand up.
No.
Yeah. No,
Like
neither
if,
do I actually.
If someone found my notebook, they'd be like, what the fuck is this? Mm-hmm.
Is it just kind of ideas and then you figure it out while you're doing it
I'll
on
have
stage?
like the header and then 4 punchlines. Mm-hmm. And then I will work my way. I know how to get there in my head. But
That's
if
a
you were to
good
find
idea.
it, you don't know.
But that's a good bit of security you've got there. People can't necessarily steal your material then if they find your notebook.
Well, yeah. No
wouldn't know how to get
no one
there.
fucking would anyway. But it's just like if Jesus owned a chippy and then 4 punchlines.
Yes.
But I say there's certain people, there's no right or wrong, but some people will go like, here's 3 pages of the script I wrote.
What would Jesus' chippy be called? Son of Cod.
Oh, that's good.
What?
Cod and Ulster.
For Cod and Ulster. That was a chippy in the East. They did the King Billy burger. It's fucking good chippy. I liked it.
King Billy Burger. That's not a play on a chippy item though, is it? Just saying burger. You could just put anything in front of burger.
Listen, King Billy was on it. It was in
Sash
Ballyhack.
burger.
People went. That's people had no idea if it was nice or not. They fucking went. It was
Obliged
great.
to.
Yeah.
Oh Lordy. I was going to say to you, what were you like as a teenager? But I know,
Yeah, you know.
and this is going to
Clarify
make
for
me
the people,
feel.
'cause that
This is
looks
going to
weird.
make me feel very, very old. I was a substitute teacher at William's school when William was at school.
Yeah.
How is that possible? I'm only like 2 years older than you.
I know,
How
we're
is
like the
that
same
physically
age.
possible?
We're like the same age.
Scundered. I'm scundered. Yeah, but I wasn't actually your teacher, but I was around the same time. I was one of those. That sounds really fucking weird. Like I was around. I used to hang outside the change rooms. Hiya, hello boys.
Yeah, you filled in for
The music teacher.
the music teacher, yes. You took some of the musical lessons when
Yeah.
I was in it, though.
Yes.
Yes.
So you were in the musical. You
Yeah.
were in The Sound of Music.
Yeah.
I never saw this for you.
No?
I never thought. No, I'm not saying you weren't funny. You were no crack. But I thought it was going to be that. You seemed like a real musical theatre type kid.
Go fuck yourself. I drive.
I didn't think that was.
I
it, is
drive
it?
here and bring buns, and you're saying that shit to me.
But you were very much. That's the impression I got of you.
What the fuck, bro?
Do you know why? Do you know why? Because you always had girls around you, but not in a. They were always like your best friends. I'm
Yeah.
really painting you.
What the fuck? Like,
You are losing all your street cred
Yeah.
today.
what the shit? Like,
Do a dear, a female dear, and they'll all be like,
do you know why you got that? Because
yeah,
you were
yeah.
a teacher, and I knew to
You knew
flick
how
that on.
You knew how to behave in front of a teacher. I think
Yeah.
that's what it was.
Yeah.
So no more musical theatre for you.
No, because I hate actors in theatre. They
okay.
do my tits in so
Why?
much because they act like it's a hard job. It's not hard. Oh, it's very demanding. Pretend to be someone else. Fuck off. It's your job. Don't do it then. Oh, I'm on. It's in stand-ups like we're in the trenches. No, you're
Yeah,
not. You're in
I
the
know.
fucking Ormo Road for 10 minutes talking about fingering. It is hard, but like
Yeah.
no one's making you do it.
I know. No, you're right. It is the
Music's way harder.
Yeah, music is harder. Thank you. I think it is.
Music's
and
way
to
harder.
do that
Yeah.
and be funny. Come on now.
But at least comedians don't take themselves serious. Actors have a level of gravitas in their head that do my tits in.
I think it's because I think there's a bit of resentment that as a comedian you can just decide to be a comedian one day. And be
Yeah.
like, I'm getting up, I'm going to do it. Whereas anyone can stand up and act and just be sectioned immediately.
Yeah.
But it's harder to get on stage
You
to
can
get
just-
the opportunities.
Yeah, but that's comedy too. There's shit plays you can do.
Yeah, that's true.
There's shit theatre you can be in.
Yes.
You can decide to be anything.
Is this a wee reaction because I said you were a musical theatre kid?
No, it's a genuine hatred I have. Like the anger. You've seen me in the Edinburgh Festival, and people are like, "Would you like to step back into the 1800s?" And I'm like, "They will find your body in different parts of this park if you don't leave me alone."
Yeah, we got flyered a lot by, more so this year than ever, loads of like student drama companies. There seem to be a lot. I don't know if they're maybe just comedians aren't flyering anymore. Every time I was flyered at the Fringe this year, and I was only there for a weekend, it was like, "Hi, we're from Durham University, and we have decided to look at what the inside of a brain looks like at the end of an apocalypse." And I'm just like, I just want to take the flyer and make them feel better.
Yeah.
But I'm like, no one is coming to see this.
Yeah.
No one.
Your dreams are for no one. No one wants this. I think it's now the stand-ups have sort of moved out of those areas.
Oh, maybe that's
where
what it
there's
is.
a lot of theatre on.
Yeah.
Because I think we've all kind of went, the people here are for theatre. They're not stand-up crowds.
Yeah.
So there are areas where you'll go and you'll get flyered for stand. There's more becoming a section.
Yeah.
So if you head down by like the caves.
Yeah, this was probably more up in the Royal Mile. It's probably a bit more theatre-y.
That's more theatre-y now.
Do you still have to flyer your shows?
Do I fuck?
No.
I could flyer.
That's beneath you.
No, I could flyer anyone else's show. Amazingly. My own I can't do.
It is soul destroying, I'll say that.
Yeah, but even like Sell Yourself, I'm just like, it's funny.
Yeah.
I can't do that for
It's
myself.
funny. Trying to think of a snappy kind of like 2-second pitch to give people.
Yeah.
I gave up. I started by just being like, "Hi, would you be interested?" Oh, right. And then they'd gone. So then I started saying I was an Irish Victoria Wood, which even now when I hear it, I'm cringing for myself.
Yeah.
Like, who said that about you? No one. I've just said it about myself.
For me, it's like, come see some musical theatre kid do stand up. Do you know what? I will give, like, I do have that element of, I do like some musical theatre.
Yes.
I just resent myself for liking it.
Were you in other shows at school?
No, that was the only one.
Oh, that's the only one.
That was the first time I did any of it. That was the one time.
You see, that I've got this wee skewed perception of you because I was only there for a couple of months and you were in The Sound of Music playing Captain somebody, not the captain. You were
Max Deadfiler.
the friend. Max what?
Max Deadfiler.
Deadfiler.
He's the sister of the captain's. He's the brother of the captain's fiance.
Okay, so it wasn't a big role. Let's be honest.
No.
All right, but you did have to learn the songs and all. And
He had no songs.
well, what were you doing in those rehearsals? You were in the music rehearsals.
He had 2 songs and they got cut.
Okay.
They got cut.
Because you were causing such a stir.
I was told that they were not in the movie, so people won't know them. So we'll not do them.
That's true.
Yeah, they're not great songs.
Do you know what? I actually came back. So I left the school because I got a job somewhere else. And I came back to see The Sound of Music because I felt like I had some sort of like commitment to the student. And like not one of them recognized who the hell I was. All the kids were like, and I was like, "Hey, well done." They're like, "The fuck's that?" Like, "That's your ma. Your ma's here." And I was like, "I was the teacher." And they're like, "No, not for long enough, I'm afraid." So there's me sitting there wiping a tear away in the second row.
My children, they all did so well.
Who's that?
It's this crying woman. But I think I only did that because I always wanted to stand up.
Okay.
I
So you
always
had a wee
liked performing.
inkling to get up, but
Yeah.
yeah.
Like every show, I was like, "Oh, just give me the funny bit. Give me the funny part or the small part that I can make funny."
I was kind of the same. This is an embarrassing story. Now I'm going to tell you. When I was at school, when I was about 15, we did like a drama competition. Everyone had to take part, whether you liked it or not, and it was a Shakespeare festival. So we all had to do bits of Shakespeare. Anyway, my class did A Midsummer Night's Dream, and I got given the part of Bottom. Now I don't know if you know Midsummer Night's Dream. That's the comedy role, right? He turns into a donkey, and that's meant to be hilarious.
Yeah.
Anyway, I did that part and got loads of laughs from the other 14-year-olds in the crowd, and didn't know that it was more laughing at me, not sort of like, "Oh, her delivery's brilliant." They were just like, "Scundered for you."
Yeah.
So I won a wee prize I think they made up a prize for best comedy performance, and they gave it to me. Even I was being bullied by the staff. They were like, "Oh, yeah, really funny." And they made me go to the actual prize day to go and get my best comedy performance. And I must have misread the instructions. I turned up in my costume and like everybody else was there in their school uniform.
Oh, you fucking dork.
I sat there
Loser. Like.
in a cape and all, just sitting there, just like, "Still a virgin, I wonder why."
Oh, imagine you didn't get it as well. Sat there
brought
dressed
me
like a
up,
donkey.
But they brought me up on stage. They were like, 100% attendance goes to William Thompson. He went up and got a certificate. And they were like, best comedy performance goes to Teresa Livingstone. And I was like, well, I better play into the character. So I sort of like did a horsey run. Like, honestly, it was even Sean's got his head in his hands. They were just, even the staff were like, let's never do this again.
Yeah.
This was a terrible that girl's going to be bullied relentlessly.
That gave me a memoir involuntary. Isn't that the thing when you get...
That was the draft name for the podcast. But
Yeah. of like a bad memory to do with like a school award, right?
Yeah.
This is a proper Scundered story where like I remember we came back after 5th year or something. I think it was the first week of 6th year, and they were giving out awards.
Yeah.
So like it was like, you know, the drama award, the music award, blah blah blah, right?
Best comedy performance.
Best comedy performance, best supporting actress in a 5th year play.
There's some woman sitting there in a costume.
And for a bit of context, right, there were 2 people in my year called Sean McDonald.
Oh
Like,
no.
So I'm Sean McDonald, like ELL.
Yeah.
He was Sean McDonald, like as in McDonald's.
Yeah.
Oh, McDonald. Yeah.
Yeah. And they called up, they were like, and the Maths Award goes to Sean McDonald. And they showed a photo of me
Okay. I was going to say.
on the stage, like on the screen.
On a calculator.
And it was spelled like my name, you know, and I went up, collected the award, and was like, oh, here, happy days. I done all right in maths. Like, this is good.
The fact you're calling it Mavs would make me go, it might not be you.
I did.
My maths.
I got an A in maths. But I only got a C in odd maths, right?
Yeah.
But so I got like the highest like thing in the year for mathematics, right? But the other Sean McDonald got the highest. He got a B in odd maths.
Yeah. So he did better.
So he, get this, right? He got his ma to complain,
No.
to say I shouldn't have got that because that should have went to the person who got the highest in odd maths. So
It's a real
like a
technicality.
VAR decision, right? And they went in, and I got called into like the office to say like, Sean, I'm sorry, but we're going to have to strip you of your title, right? Not only that, they didn't even just go, here, Sean, would you give him the medal and stuff? I would have been like, yeah, well, so it's
not a big deal.
It's not a big deal. They made me present it to him at the next assembly.
Did you have to get down on your knees?
As if like I was a disgraced, like corrupt Italian official that had to hand over like a thing. It was like, I don't even know if it was their mistake, whether I did win it or not.
Say you're sorry. Oh my God.
Like literally had to like, you know,
Apologise for existing.
yeah, I had to bend the knee to the other Sean, more superior Sean McDonald.
King of Mavs.
Muffs.
That's a Mavs.
Oh.
I remember in school, did you ever have to perform in school because they knew you
Oh,
did?
yes.
Yeah.
Oh, yes. I made sure of it. Yeah.
Oh, you wanted to do it?
I did. Not always. No. I've got 4. I'll tell you that in a minute. Go on.
Because I had to do it, because you won't know this because I didn't do it in the musical, but I used to rap in school.
Oh.
Gangster. Street cred's back. So I used to busk in town with like a speaker and just put beats on and like
no
rap
way.
over them.
See, I
Not
know.
one good.
Oh, no.
I just did it.
If I'd known that when I was there, it would have been like kneecap. I would have been like, come here, you
Yeah.
and me, we'll go in here and we'll lay down some tracks. We're going to bust out of this school. Carry on.
So the school knew I did that, and then every year they had a Christingle service.
Okay.
Does anyone here know what a Christingle is?
No.
No, we
Right.
really
It
don't.
sounds Protestant.
Sounds like something out of a bakery.
It's so Protestant. It's insane. So to celebrate the birth of Jesus, they do a ceremony where you have a candle inside an orange, and everyone lights the candle and then like sits through this ceremony and says prayers.
Why is it in an orange?
I don't fucking know. Meant to
Protestants.
be orange, yeah. I
know,
have.
just in a wee bowler hat. Just,
Someone can look it up what the significance of that is.
okay.
Were you in a cult?
Yeah. So I have no idea why that was, but it was a big thing. And
No, I've never heard
they
that.
found out I rapped, and they like to have musical performances at the Christingle service. So in this church full of 70-year-olds.
In a church? It's not even
church.
Oh my God.
They make you come outside of school hours, and they have they want the school choir to do something like, modern, just a bit more, upbeat,
Yeah.
show that we're with it.
Yeah.
And to just crowds of old people, I had to do Empire State of Mind. to just reams of old people.
What? New York?
Yeah.
Like, why?
I don't know.
It doesn't make any sense.
And by the way, it's an official school performance or like an official school event. So I'm in my full uniform, tie, like special blazer on.
Yeah.
Just being like, yeah, I'm on that chutzpah. Now I'm down in Tribeca, right next to the road, but I'll be hood forever. I'll be hood forever. In a church.
Did they not even? They didn't even try to get you to change the lyrics to make it more like it could be set in Belfast.
No, they were
I
like,
mean, that
just,
would have been even worse.
just
to be
do
fair.
Empire State of Mind.
My God,
Yeah.
it doesn't make any sense. I remember a girl being made to sing "Lady in Red" at one of our like masses, like a church mass. Lady in Red. I was like, why are we singing Krista Berg in this holy ceremony? I don't understand schools. I mean, I do understand it in the sense I feel for the music department who are like, we got to get somebody up there.
Yeah, these
And if
kids,
they're-
yeah.
Yeah. William raps, he's on. I
Yeah.
don't care what it is, he's on. We need to
Yeah.
fill the programme.
And they would make me do that all the time.
Is that the most embarrassing thing that happened to you at school?
Yeah, I think that would be up there.
Okay, that's not that bad.
That's pretty. Luckily, none of my friends were there to see it
Yeah.
because no one was like, I'm not coming out to school to see it.
At the Christingle service.
It's like 3 hours long.
But was this primary school or?
No, it was like,
that
I
was
was
secondary school.
18.
That is a wee bit
I was a
embarrassing.
grown man.
That does
I
make
was really fat as well.
Oh, God.
Don't know why it makes it worse that it was fat, but it does. Because I'd gotten fat that year, like, so my clothes were small.
Yeah.
Because mum was like, not getting you any new ones. And she died mid-year, so couldn't. So then, like, the school shirts had stayed the same. So it was just fucking muffin topping singing Jay-Z, like.
Muffin top.
Just look like, do you know when they string up gammon, like a big
Yeah,
joint of it?
yeah.
Just that, singing Jay-Z, like. Fucking horrendous.
So when you were busking downtown, like, did you get a lot of positive feedback?
So there's a couple times I did it. The first time I did it was a guy who I know you know, so I'll not say his name, but used to play music and sing in Wellington, and I did it with him.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you know who that is.
Yes.
So and he was like half Thai, and he was really good looking and could sing. So like teenage girls would come and just scream,
Okay. Yeah.
like, and just throw money at him, like 13-year-old girls, like. Have you ever heard a 13-year-old orgasm? I hope not. I have. It's fucking wild. I have. Brutal. Like, he would just come out and be like, you shout it out. And I'm like, oh my God. Oh my God. Gurning, like. And you're like, mate, we're at the bandstand. You want to tone that down? So when I did it with him, I made a lot of money and then got in my own head. I'm like, no, they're here from me.
I can do it without this guy.
They're here for bars and then like made like fucking £3.50. And I'm pretty sure I put £2.50 of that of my own in to like get it going.
You went too early with your solo career. Like.
Yeah,
I
well, he got
know.
signed and
That's
to like
right.
Universal, so
You had no other choice.
like he
Can
was.
I come?
He was on TV and all, and I was still fucking outside Castle Street being like, nah, we'll both make it.
With an orange. Just like, New York. I don't understand what this means.
But weirdly, people were nice about it.
Yeah.
But the only bad thing is because I was rapping Busking Street, a lot of people would stop me and rap battle me.
Oh, Jesus
There
Christ.
was a lot of. Yeah.
Yes, I'm scundered for everybody involved in this. This just doesn't sound like
There's a lot of smicks being like, no, get me bro, fucking Chasey, he'll fucking spit some tracks for you. And they're rap battling me and there's like, I'm fucking selling weight and sniffing gear. And I'm like, all right, you're not? You're not? Like,
When I used to
those
busk,
beats are fake. Like, I can, yeah.
You're like outside Dunn's doing this as well.
Yeah. There weren't beats with a D on them. I'm like, those are fake. I know you're not rich.
I used to get a lot of people coming up and saying, oh, I just play a wee tune and I'll rap over the top of it.
Oh, seriously? It's more widespread than I
was
have
William.
never in my life seen anybody rap battle in the centre of town.
Yeah.
Is this like it would have been down in the city centre, like
Yeah, it was
just
city
around
centre.
McDonald's?
Yeah, tell you what, undefeated though. Never lost one. I have never lost one.
How do you know who's won?
crowd reaction.
Ah, okay.
People will be like, whoa.
Right, okay. And then I always thought it was whoever could keep going. Like the other one drops out and it's like, oh, that's
No,
done.
because if you're going for like 5 minutes, but it's nonsense,
yeah.
everyone's going, well, you're not saying anything. You do actually.
A, B, C, D, E, F, G.
Yeah,
I could
you
do
do get
this all
people will
day.
just keep saying the same 2 lines. And people are like, yeah, but you're not saying anything.
Yeah,
In a
yeah,
rap
yeah.
battle, it's like you don't even have to sound that good.
It's more what you're saying.
It's what you're saying.
Oh.
Yeah. It's the art.
It is an art.
the art.
It's an art form. I just can't imagine any. I don't know why I'm being so down in Belfast. Can't imagine anybody here doing it well.
Because it was shit. Back then,
Yeah.
now they're better. Back then, it was shockingly shit.
Yes.
Shockingly shit.
Have you done it more recently?
No.
Okay. You're no plans to.
Sometimes I'm like, I want to do it on stage, and I'm like, nah, there's no way to make this. There's no reason for me to do this.
You could do it as a wee funny rap.
There's
I've
nothing
gone
worse.
back into a substitute teacher. What
Nothing
about a wee
worse.
funny rap, William? Get up there and we'll love it.
That's it. Yeah.
We'll love it at the Christingle service this year.
That's it's actually the first time I rapped in school. It was in second year for HE. We all had to do a poem.
Okay.
And it was always like fucking, what was it about the poem? It was always themed, and ours for some reason was about like poverty. I don't know why,
Okay.
but people were like, or like being bullied, something like that.
Yeah, yeah.
And people were going up being like, I went to school and a guy said I was fat, and that is not cool. I felt like a fool. And then I got up, like I realized because people were doing this and being like, fucking, I had no money and it wasn't funny. I went to my mummy, and then I'd had a backing track that I brought with me, and I was like, I may have went overboard on this. And it had like
You're
full,
like Eminem in the toilets being sick and all.
I
Come on.
swear, yeah. I got up and did like a full backing track, and it
Oh
had
my
a chorus
God.
that I'd written and got someone to record for me and all. And people were like, it was on the back of like their homework diary doing it. And I was like, fuck.
I bet the home economics teacher was like, I don't
She
know
was
what
like,
to do with this.
she was like amazing.
Amazing.
The class laughing, she's like, stop, that's amazing. Stop laughing, he's talented.
This is why I became a home
Made me
economics
go around
teacher.
the other classes and do it. And in my head, I'm like, this is class. Like, I'm going in and being like, here, stop making your salads. I've got something to say about the streets. Yeah, the fucking banana bread can wait. Let's talk about income inequality.
Oh my God. I feel for I love the idea of the teacher just being like, I've just lost control of this. I don't quite know what the assignment was, but it's gone weird. I had this thing, because I taught primary school for a while when I was teaching abroad. And I just always had to give them the impression that they were safe and I knew exactly what was going on. And we had this really traumatic school trip where I took them, we just went down to the beach for a wee school trip, and they were all like P3, so they were wee tiny tots. And we all were like paddling in water, and I am not a primary school teacher, so I never knew what the hell I was doing. So I was always trying to think of things to make sound like I was teaching them something. And we were make sound like I was teaching
them something.
You know, like maths and writing and stuff. And we were stood in the water, and I felt what I thought was like a crabber or a fish or something gone under my foot. So I was like, could everybody gather around, please? I've got a learning opportunity here. And they were all like classroom assistants and everything. And I went, something has swum under Miss Teresa's foot. Now, given where we are, what do you think that might be? We'll take some questions and answers now. So they were all like, a crab, a fish, a lizard, blah, 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 blah. And I said, let's all find out together. And I lifted my foot up and just went, it's a human shit. It's a human shit. And I lost my goddamn mind. And the thing is, the kids they weren't that bothered until I started to scream. And I was like, like using one of them to wipe my foot. I was like, come here. I ran up this beach, right, to get like the, what do you call it, the first aid kit. Like emptied all the stuff out that we might actually need if somebody hurt themselves. I was like, give me the antiseptic, just give me a knife, I'll just cut my leg off. I flipped out, and the classroom assistants were just like, would you keep it together? You're scaring the kids. And I was like, you don't have a human shit on the sole of your foot, Amanda.
That's amazing. Let's see what wonderful creatures.
What wonderful thing is it?
What beautiful thing lies underneath it? That's a shit! That's a shit!
It's like, all my, like, I've got this, I'm in charge. So I was like trying to keep myself together and they were all crying. Like we got back on the bus, they're like, Miss Teresa scared me. We're going to get back and draw in class, all right? You can tell us all about how upset it was. I had to sit on the bus just like, didn't even want to touch it.
How long were you a primary school teacher after that?
A couple more months and that was it. I only did it for 1 year. That's because the school, this is like a private school that we're charging, God, like a fortune for kids to go. And they were short in a primary school, like primary year teacher. And they were like, could you do it? And I was like, no, I'm in no way, shape or form trained to do this. And they were like, just do it. And then do a bit of music on the side. So I was like, right, okay. So those kids, I ended up turning them into like, it's like a child labour factory. I had them making bracelets. So we all used to sit and they used to like make little woven bracelets, tie them under their friend's arm, and then move around and make another one. That's just what I would do with them all the time.
It sounds like School of Rock, but with more shit.
I was like, but the only things I could do were music and art with them. And like we would do like an assembly.
Art teacher as well?
No.
Good.
I would just say draw something. I don't mean like, I was telling this to David Doherty-Jebb the other day. I was trying to draw a shamrock for them on the board and ended up just drawing like a cock and balls. And I was like, I'm so sorry, that's not right. I'll try it again. And I just kept doing it. So this board was just
little
covered.
shamrocks coming out of the top.
But they were all copying it down, just like writing dicks all over their books.
Why is my shamrock veiny?
Don't forget the hers at the base of the shamrock.
But that's the grass.
Yes.
That's the grass there. Oh, it's raining. Right, okay. Take that home, get your parents to sign it. Thank you. But no, totally, very, very inappropriate. I can't even remember what I was telling you there. Oh yeah, music. I would do music with them as much as I could just to fill the time. Like these kids are walking around with bits of their education missing. They're just like, there's a word for that thing. And I would do like assemblies with them where it would be like a Broadway show. I'd be like, clear everything. We're going to spend 3 weeks learning Walk Like an Egyptian by the Bangles. 5, 6, 7, 8, do it again. So yeah, no.
Oh, I'm still not over you call me a musical theatre kid.
You were a musical theatre kid.
Stay in my head forever. Show me ever like a musical theatre kid?
No, I was always left
No,
out
I had
of
friends.
I was left out of the dramas. I always got reader number 4.
Oh,
I've heard you reading.
I didn't
You were
do a
lucky
good
to get
job.
that.
I was. I'm not a good
but
reader.
you know what? I've only discovered this as an adult. I got given the part of narrator number 4 in Joseph and the Technicolor Dreamcoat when we were in primary school. And I went home and told my mum, and she went, "Oh, that's the lead. That's the lead role, the narrator." And I went, "Oh, that's great." And as an adult, I said to my fiance, who's now my husband, "Oh yeah, I was the lead in Joseph and the Technicolor Dreamcoat." And he's like,
you
"Were
were
you
Joseph?"
And I went, "No, I was narrator number 4." And he's like, "You were not the lead." And I was like, "Well, my mum said I was like in my 40s." And I had to go, we went to my mum. I was like, "Excuse me, did you tell me?" She was just like, "You were a lot as a child." I just had to agree with you.
Were you always like a performer kid?
Yeah, I was. I was one of those kids sort of like, let's do a show. Let's put on a show. And the rest of my siblings were normal. And we're just like, no, we don't want to do it. Just a lot. Like I would have gone, I remember going for an audition for a show. It was like a Girl Guides performance. It was something really, really cool like that. And I'd lost my voice. I had laryngitis. And my mum was like, "You don't have to go to the audition." I was like, "I'm still going." And like went in. They were like, "Could you sing us Happy Birthday?" And I was like, "Yeah, Happy Birthday." They're like, "Why is she here?" I was like, "You don't want to miss this opportunity to cast me in this production of whatever the fuck it is." And I was a lot.
Yeah. I was like, I would dip into the theatre kid, but I also had smick mates. I had mates sort of loads of different groups. I had the smick mates.
Yes.
Yeah, you remember? Do you remember my group of mates in school? We were bastards.
Not that well, no.
And we were wee bastards.
You and the other jaunty girls.
Yeah.
He's
Me and my
trying to
mate
make out
could see us coming
you're
down the
trying to
hall.
make out like you were like, "Oh yeah, I'm a really hard friend." They went to another school. You wouldn't have known them. They weren't in.
You'd see us coming down the hall. We were like,
Something's coming.
"Hey, wrong side of the hallway, loser." No, but I had smick mates, but I was not of the smicks. Like I wasn't smicked, but I had smick mates.
Yes, they'd entered. You were a butterfly. You went between them all.
Yes, yeah.
I was similar, and then I did have that wee bit of like performative thing in me where like I wanted to go to choir and singing club, And
Yeah.
I would go, here, wouldn't it be so funny if we went to singing club and then just
did the exact
done
same
it ironically? And they're like, no, that's not funny at all. What's funny about God? But it would be a laugh, wouldn't it, if we went and sung like maybe Stop and Stir by One Republic? And you know, like, that'd be great crack, wouldn't it? No.
I was the exact same. I was like, I'll get the musical here just for a bother.
Just for a laugh.
Yeah.
No, I
I'm
love
not
it. I
enjoying
absolutely
it
love
at all.
Yeah, but people always say like theatre's gay. You're like, it's where all the women are.
It is, yes.
It's where they all are.
Unless it was. So I
And none of them are interested, but it's good to know.
Yes. It's
nice.
good to practice. You see, I loved the musical theatre kids when I was a teacher because I was not a cool teacher either, and I just felt like we had a wee kinship. Like when I taught in an all boys school, the choir was basically where everybody came if you didn't want to get your head kicked in at lunchtime.
Yeah.
So I was really like, doesn't matter if you can't sing, come on in. And it really was. It became more of a refuge. But
Yeah.
we occasionally sang very well as well.
What was their best song?
Oh Happy Day from Sister Act. Oh Happy Day. Excuse me. We did UTV Choir of the Year. Have you ever seen UTV School Choir of the Year?
Yeah, I beat the
When-
fuck out of all of them. Like,
Yeah. But that's like,
There's not a single person in that room I wouldn't take.
but this is the thing.
Not one.
Those choir
Confidently.
It's the way you're
Confidently.
taking your
You've room around. We need to build it on the. Yeah, I knock
Oh,
a
yeah,
bollocks
yeah,
at
hard
her.
man.
Yeah. We better win this competition. I'm kicking the fuck out of you.
I think
You were flopped.
No, you would see other schools doing it and they would have like 500 kids in the choir all like, oh, oh, oh. I had maybe about 14 in my choir, but I was like, we are going on UTV School Choir of the Year. And I was very proud of them, but like it was very funny that like, when they came to school that day, I had people like in a line. I was like, take that jewellery off, go home and shave it. Take that moustache off. Take that fake moustache off, Patrick. And I was like, please behave yourselves. We're going to walk in because no one's expecting this school to come in and be well behaved. Oh,
You and
God,
all
it was
the
wild.
Marx brothers in the choir with fake moustaches.
How far did they get in the competition?
Oh, there was only. Oh yeah, there was a final. No, we got highly commended.
So not far at all. You did very good.
It was the lead role.
It was the
Yeah.
taken. It was the taken part that kind. I still have the video of it somewhere. It was really funny because it was a good experience for them, but we didn't have like I took the choir by myself, right? And I was like, I need someone to conduct this choir because all the other schools have someone conducting the choir. So I got like the drama teacher. I was like, can you just stand in front of them and conduct them? She's like, all right. So she just did this. She just stood and waved, and then they sang, and yeah, it was patently obvious that it was a show. It was a bit of a show. It was very entertaining, but yeah, that's the sort of thing I love to do. Tell me more embarrassing stories about you. I've enough about my humiliations. You don't embarrass easy.
Not really, because every time I think I'm cool in a story, someone's like, that's so embarrassing. And I was like, I
You just don't realise.
thought that was dope. Is that not dope?
And you don't, I guess, in terms of, because this happens all the time when I speak to comedians, they're all about like, if I got embarrassed easily, I wouldn't be doing stand-up. It's not like that
no,
sort of
I've
thing.
always been like a little short, fat kid who wasn't good at sports. So there's nothing, I never had I'll be made fun of for this.
Yeah,
Because I'll be made fun of anyway.
yeah.
So I never, no, that's not an that's just like, I'm like, when now I'm something like that's embarrassing, I'm like, fucking grow up.
You don't
Yeah.
take yourself too serious.
Yeah.
I mean, you'll go about the boxing in like hot pants and like
funny.
a bra.
Yeah,
When
yeah,
people
yeah.
are like, is that not embarrassing? I'm like, there's wars going on. There's people getting napalmed. Fuck up. Like, someone might say something about you, then let them. Like,
Yeah.
do you know what I mean? Like, going about the boxing and that, some people are like, why would you do that? Like, would you not rather box? I'm like, we're not boxers either. none of this is cool. Let's
In fact, boxing's probably the least cool thing you could have done on that night.
oh, you look really stupid. You did a fucking 5-minute walkout and a tiger. You fat fuck, what are you talking about? What are you talking about, bro?
Dear.
But like, no, it's just like, it's,
Yeah.
I don't take myself seriously, and I get a bit uncomfortable when people do. And I get some people need to, but when anyone takes anything they do really seriously, I'm
Yeah.
like, shut up.
Yeah.
get nervous about it, but
Yeah.
it's like coming back to the actor thing. It's like, and this is art. I'm like, shut up.
Do you not find comedians who are a bit like that? Like, this is an art form, and there are people who take it very, very seriously. And
I think you should take it seriously this is wanky, but like in the form of a business. Like, I'm providing a product and I want that reaction, because then if I don't get that reaction, well, people aren't going to buy it again.
yeah,
Which I know there's art purists who'll be like, you shouldn't make art, for business, but they all smell.
Yeah.
So they all smell terrible.
yeah,
They're all white with dreadlocks, so they don't bother me. But I look at it that way. It's like, this
Yeah.
is my job.
yeah,
And you can do an artsy thing to it.
Yeah.
But I look at it as I still need to live off this.
And are you still as harsh on yourself whenever you perform?
I don't see it as that, though.
You don't
I
think?
don't see it as harsh on myself. I see it as realistic of that was okay.
So, but there's a difference between saying, "Oh, that was okay," and there's like, "That was balls," because it wasn't an the people weren't like giving you a stand ovation at the end of a
stand by
5-minute set.
I stand by that, 'cause that's what that's,
You want that every time.
That'll sell you. If you become an act that's getting that every time, then
Yeah.
you will sell more tickets.
Yeah,
So there's no point in going, oh, I did well in that room compared to everyone else, because I don't care. Not I don't care how everyone does, but in relation to me.
it's just for you.
Yeah, I don't fucking care how you do. I want everyone to do well, but it's not my fucking business.
Yeah,
I'm putting it in my head of I need to be killing every time. Which I know isn't realistic, but that's
Yeah.
just how it is in my head.
yeah. Well,
know
it
what
served you well to this point. I suppose it's got you this far.
And I'm still unhappy with it, but yeah.
It's just, I wonder if William, will you ever be happy with what you're doing?
Nah.
No?
No.
Okay.
Because then if you are, then you're going, well, I have nothing left to learn. And I don't think that's true.
It's quite an
in
extra.
stand-up.
Well, no, I think that's true. You shouldn't. If you get to the point where you think I've nothing left to learn, then I don't. I think you've just got complacent and
And you don't care.
no, you don't care.
Yeah.
No, but that's different. It's different to say that and to. It's okay to be happy. It's okay, William. It's okay to be happy.
I am happy. Like,
Okay.
I'm getting better. Like, I will not vocalize that I'm like, that was balls.
Yeah.
But in my head, I'm like, I'm not happy with it.
Yeah.
But I'm just like, all right.
That's because you wanna keep perfecting it and getting better.
Yeah.
That's
But it's
different.
only once I found out I had the reputation of I'm never happy with how a show goes.
Yeah.
I
I
didn't.
don't know if it's a reputation. It's only been my experience of any time I've seen you come off a stage and I'm like, oh my God, that was great. And you're like, it was balls. And I'm like, what?
yeah, I'm like,
I'm not just being polite, but yeah.
Yeah. But then I'll stop doing it because I think people think I want them to be like, no, that was great.
Yeah.
Whereas I don't.
No.
I will actively tell you, stop telling me that, because I don't want to hear it.
Yeah.
I'm just in my head with it.
No, I never thought you would be that sort of like, oh God, me? No, I can never do comedy.
I'm not like most theatre boys. I'm different.
Okay. Oh my goodness, we've been on for a wee while now. I'm going to ask you very quickly some would you rathers. All right.
Swag.
Would you rather? No, I'm not going to ask that one.
Do
Would you rather have to use chopsticks? This is so stupid. I'm sorry. Would you rather have to use chopsticks every day for the rest of your life, or never use a knife? I actually don't even want to answer that. Let's not.
Never use a knife.
I know that's
teeth.
not a difficult. It's not a difficult
yeah.
one. The only thing that made me, I was going to skip on that, but I just remembered I was on holiday with my husband a few months ago, and we went to one of those, those like Asian show cooking.
Yeah.
This. That's them. That's them.
Somebody conducting a choir.
Somebody chopping in front of you. And because I'm an insufferable bitch and I went to Japan 20 years ago, anytime we go somewhere with chopsticks, I'm like, watch and learn, right? This is how you do it. So I was insisting on eating this bowl of rice with chopsticks, and I was holding up the entire table because they wouldn't move on to the next course, as I was like lifting one grain of rice at a time. And the waiter came out and just went, he was stood behind me and I didn't know he was there, and he went, "Madam, please use a spoon." And Fraser hasn't stopped saying that to me since. He's like, "Madam, please use a spoon, for the love of God. People are dying of starvation." I was like, never. Oh Lord. Would you rather have to sing Bootylicious by Destiny's Child every time you meet someone new, or have to dance on the spot every time you speak in a meeting?
Oh, I would rather sing Bootylicious. I hate dancing.
I feel like that's probably not far off what you are like anyway.
But I do anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And think you're ready for I can
this
see you.
jelly.
You're kind of like that anyway.
I would do that.
All right.
Dancing, I hate that. I would hate the dance.
He just sang Survivor instead of Bootylicious.
That's a great song too.
You were at a wedding at the weekend just there now, were you not dancing?
I was doing my Goblin dance.
What's that?
So it's if I'm wearing trousers that are a bit too big, I pull them all the way up to my chest and then like kick my legs out to the side and then go up to people I don't know and start going and I did that a lot.
That's
I
your
did that
move.
a lot for the amusement of Dave Elliott.
But that's kind of like funny once or twice. Were you doing it like 4 hours into the
I was
night?
doing
Like,
it,
he's
it's
still doing his funny dance.
It's funny once or twice, then it's insufferable, then it's like, you know what's funny again? That
Yeah,
you're
it
still
comes
doing
around.
It. Yeah. And it's also funny for Dave because he'll be talking to someone, then like I'll be like the opposite side of the room looking at him and be like,
Still doing
but
it.
not telling them that I'm doing it. Yes, I never done seriously. I do silly dances.
I'm kind of the same, actually. I would love to be a really good dancer, actually. It's the one thing.
So yeah, but when
I'm
someone
always
is a really
standard.
good dancer and everyone's being silly and they're like, fuck it. It does
I know
my
that's the bit
fucking
weird
head in.
Who's like that? Like spinning and everything, doing
There's
like
a
the moon.
few. There's a few. You know, man, everyone's like, fucking shut up, bitch. And
Yeah.
they're like, and you're like, oh, sit down, cunt. Fucking give me less. Give me less.
Give me less. Right, hang on, this has died on me now. I'm just going to ask you one more. I'm not going to ask you one more. That was more than enough. Right, we've been talking now for probably an hour and 5 minutes.
Sweet.
Thus, we're
That was
done.
fun. That was fun.
Thank you so much for
Well,
coming
thank
and
you,
speaking
thank
to
you.
me.
Sorry it took so fucking long for me to finally be here.
You are quite the diva. But trying to get
I
dates
will come
organised
across
with
as the
William.
biggest prick ever. on
No,
this
you're
pod-
not. You're
it's
not.
just
I'm
me
only
going,
joking.
I hate this and I hate that.
No, I'm the
Stop
diva.
giving away my childhood. It's in the past. I'm hard as fuck now.
Thank you, William Thompson.
Thank you for having me, Teresa Livingstone. Miss Livingstone.
That's right. Don't you forget it.
Yes, thank you.